Shalom, shalom, everyone. It has been a while since I've seen you. It's been a minute. I have a couple of words to bring. I don't know if more will be added, but I'm gonna give it now. What I have, and then if more is added. I know I have been hearing a lot today that Abaddon or Apollos is coming. Destruction, right? I've been hearing that nonstop. You know, with all of this government shutdown and it's planned, y'all. This has been planned for quite some time. If you could read the book, if you could even find it, called Black Awakening, it is basically everything that they have been planning for the rise of the coming Apollos. We have nothing to fear. We have nothing to fear. We walk in the Most High. In these words, you're going to hear something in regards to His name. And I want everybody to listen very carefully to that. It's very short, it's very brief, but it's very important because everyone wants to argue the name. Everybody has a different name or a different way of spelling it, a different way of pronouncing it. The Father made it very clear, something very clear over the course of a few months, and especially bringing it home over the course of the few days. David was a man after Father's hearts. David. And he didn't have the Father's name in his name. However, he was a man after Father's heart. He upheld his name. He walked in Father with reverence, love, fear, obeying. You know, even after he did the horrible that he did, he still walked after Father's heart. So I wanted to share these words that I received. And and to finish what I was saying about David, he wasn't walking obviously in Father when he did those things. When he looked upon Bathsheba, when he put a baby in her, and she being with another man, and then him putting her man in the front of the line of battle to die. The sword never left his house. Still, he was a man after Father's heart. He had to pay for the things that he did, and he did pay for it tenfold. He died a man after Father's heart. So I wanted to just clear that up because people get very offended. And another thing, when it comes to offenses, y'all, I'm tired. I don't know about you, but we are supposed to be coming together. We are supposed to be loving one another. We are not supposed to be arguing with one another, getting offended, tripping over one another, blocking one another, leaving one another. If there's an argument, walk through it, talk through it. We should be able to have a conversation with one another. We're brothers and sisters. Some of us are bolder than others. Some of us are quiet. Some of us are introverts. Some of us are outroverts. I'm one of those. I'm a very outward person. I speak boldly. This is the whole reason why Father picked me, chose me to do what I do, because there is nothing that I won't say for him and his kingdom. And it offends a lot of people. You know, it's going to offend people, especially if you're not walking rightly in him. If you're not searching him, if you're not following him, if you're following every man and wind of doctrine and every man's thoughts, then his words are going to offend you. Bottom line. But y'all, he said the world will know us by our love for one another because he had loved us first. Where is the love for one another? There's going to be arguments. There's going to be clearer moments of, I don't agree with this, contention. But are we really going to act like the world and just shoo one another away and block one another? Shame on you if you do that. Shame, completely utter shame on you if you do that. If you just walk away from people because you're offended or you're not there yet in your understanding. Who do you think you are that you can just play that part and then still say that you're Father's? Your words don't match your heart. Your heart is far from him if you act like that with your brothers and your sisters. And jealousy. We got to move past these things. Like, some people hear Father. All of us should be hearing Father. And I don't know why a lot of you don't. That's your walk, and you need to search Father yourself for that. You need to ask him yourself. You're probably listening to too many people. Too many doctrines. You don't need to be led. You're already redeemed. You have a rabbi. And that is our Mashiach. Yahushua HaMashiach. If we can't come together now, how are we going to come together when things get worse? And it's about to get crazy. And geez, you guys, I'm not talking about all of you, all of us, but there is a good majority of those who say and claim they love Father and walk in his name that don't. Their heart is far from the Most High. Father is laying out things for all of us to do for his kingdom, and some of those people want to destroy the things that he wants us to do because they're jealous or because they don't have the understanding that maybe these people do, or they don't have the talent that maybe this person does. You know, enough is enough. We're not of the world. We are of the kingdom. Let's start walking in it. And if your brother or your sister sees you going into a dark pit and is trying to stop you from doing that, why are you blocking them? Why are you offended? Let me read the words. Change is coming. It will be unlike anything you have known. Many will jump in and proceed not realizing their demise. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. They did it in the times of old and still do today in this new age. Time is going faster and faster, and many are stuck to their devices. And this is also their demise in a spiritual sense. Why do you look to many masters teaching? Is not my words enough when I spoke to my Talmudim, or my taught ones, or my apostles? You have one rabbi? Only a fool accepts a fool's wage and walks away happy, not realizing he has been deceived. Let me say that again. Only a fool accepts a fool's wage and walks away happy, not realizing they were deceived. Can you see what is coming? Do you not hear it? A change unlike anything anyone has ever seen. Rome hasn't changed, it just repackaged its looks. I am not just a name, nor am I just a title. You esteem my name, Ashura Ahaya Ashura, by walking upright with love in me. The meaning of Ashur Yahaya Yashur is I am what I am and what I will be. I am what I am and what I will be. It's right in the title, you guys. We're so hyper focused on the name that we can't even see what he's saying here. Walk in my name. Pride is bubbling up in many who claim to know me, and they know me not. And they know me not. In regards of the things that are changing, I wrote this down a couple, maybe 4 days ago, and not realizing the craziness about the food stamp thing going on. If any of you receive food stamps, I am sorry. I really am. Now is the time for us brothers and sisters to show whose we are and take care of our brothers and sisters. If you have it, share it. Don't be stingy. You will be remembered either way. In regards to AI, people are getting replaced. Thousands and thousands of people over the course of a couple of days have been replaced for robots, AI robots, in the Amazon packages stores. And there is also these little mini marts being set up all over the place where you have to scan a barcode and this robot will go and give you what you need, whether it be Tylenol or Motrin or gauze or bandages or chips. Do you see what's happening? There's talk of a certain ID coming, and if you have too much carbon in your allotted time, you're not going to be able to buy food. You understand that, right? It's your carbon footprint. You'll see it. It's been on chips and dips and all kinds of things. Bread. It's been on all kinds of food. It's like, this is carbon friendly. How many blank blank carbons? They have been slowly coming in there and changing for the big change. Everything's going digital. And people are like, that's fine. Whatever. Sure. That's fine. But when you have this certain ID, you guys, and you're all out of carbon, you are not allowed to buy food. Or say you don't pay your taxes. Or you're just walking down the wrong street. Or you walk too many footsteps to the left. Or you forgot to put your seatbelt on. Or, have you heard about the ring cams? The door cams, whatever they're called, that people are getting? The police came together with these ring camera things, these online ring camera things. You use your device to, I forgot the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. The police is involved with that now. Did you know that? If you have one of those on your house or all over your house, get rid of it. Starting in November 1st, interesting, a lot of things are going on in November 1st. I wonder what started that. Could it be a big, fat, beautiful something? Now, I am not a political person, and I don't choose any sides. It's a stage, and they're all being used by the higher elite oligarchs. This is a show for us to watch. They want you to think that you're involved, so they allow voting. But your vote doesn't count. And you need to understand that your vote does not count at all. There is changes. And there's going to be some crazy changes coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? A lot of us have split homes. Some of us believe in our homes. Some of us don't believe in our homes, right? Or some of them don't believe in their homes. And those who believe, us believers, our hearts are heavy and sad because we know what's coming. But I see something really good coming from this. I honestly see those who are with us in our homes that may be dragging along in the background, maybe not believing, maybe believing and kind of not believing. Through all of this crazy, they are going to see Father is real. They are. The shakings have to come to wake up those who are still very, very asleep, right? Father's people are still out there sleeping, and that's where we come in. Are we going to wake them up? Because we're going to be needed during these dark, disgusting times. We are going to be needed in such a way that his 144 perfected bride is going to need to point the way, guide the people, and help. We need to stay in shalom. Shalom, peace. We need to make sure that we are on top of our game with Father and sharing his light. These are going to be some really bad times for a lot of people. And none of this should make you happy. I am not, and I know Father is not looking down on you if you are making fun of people that get food stamps and Section 8 and whatever and what else. You are 2 seconds away from needing these services as well. You're not a billionaire. You're not a millionaire. And your money is about to be worth nothing as soon as it goes digital. So don't go there. Unless you are inverting your money into some digital currency, your money will be nothing. So if you have hundreds of thousands, it'll be nothing until you switch it over. You've got to understand that. And then you're going to be the one in need. See how that works? Be careful. Don't mock. Don't put down. I know a lot of people who use these services and work full-time jobs on top of it. It is hard out there. There are single moms honestly making an honest living and still need those services to get by. So don't knock everyone. There are people abusing the system. Those ones should be accounted for. Not everyone. There are people, elderly, disabled veterans. They need it. So be an upstanding citizen of the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh, and esteem his name by helping your neighbors, even if they hate you, even if they have said awful things and tried to get you in trouble and put your face through the mud. Aren't we supposed to give our extra cloak and turn the other cheek and give extra? Love one another. Just love one another. I pray all of you are well. I pray that you have extra. I pray when you see someone in a grocery store with children or an elderly person, first of all, you see the elderly, I hope you're standing up, moving out of the way for them, and giving over your spot for them in line. Because that is what your Torah teaches. The elderly is highly respected. And if you just go respecting your own, then you're no better than the world. You need to respect everyone in their place. Everyone. Because I'm telling you, and I'm speaking to me and to all of us right now, that if we don't humble ourselves in our hearts and see ourselves as our neighbors, when our end has come and Father draws our last breath, you will pay for that. And double. That's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. You can, and let me repeat, you can lose your salvation. And this is not Christianity where we're like, you're already saved. Those who hold on to the end will be saved. We stand in the Son who came for us, who is not the Father, and he himself even says that. So that needs to stop. That makes a lot of people very mad. I don't know why, but there's multiple times he says he is not the Father, that he is not esteemed to be with the Father, to be the Father, that he esteems the Father over him. Like, he literally says that. Do not worship me, worship the Father. Everything goes back to the Father. And when everything is complete, the kingdom gets handed over to who? The Father in the end. Then he comes down because he can be with us, because they will be cleansed. And the two of them sit together on the throne. They are one. Like we are all one with the Father. That is what Yohanan 17 is all about. I and the Father are one. You believe in me, you are one with me and the Father, and we are all one. It's one. Shema Israel. Yahweh is one. I have to let you go. My phone is screaming at me. I love you. You are amazing. You are loved. Reach out to me in email, ttittle29@gmail.com. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm usually on top of it. I don't carry my phone around with me all that much anymore. My responsibilities have changed lately, and I'm taking care of extra people, so in the family. So pray for my mother-in-law. Yeah. Let's pray and lift one another up to the Father. Let's love one another. And if you need to forgive, I would do that. Forgive people and ask to be forgiven. Look in the mirror. What do you see back? Do you see Father, or do you see your own reflection? Seriously. You should see Father. Hold yourself accountable. I've had someone actually told me that recently. You never take accountability. And it hit me in the heart because she was wrong. I am always taking accountability. I just know the hearts of man and women. Father reveals it to me. I know when they lie. I know when they're cheating. I know when they're being vicious. I know when they're fake. Completely fake. I know when there's jealousy and hatred. And I know when someone has a viper tongue and speaks evil about me with a group of people. Father reveals that. How does he reveal it? He reveals it to you too. It's in people's speeches. It's how they talk. It's what they say. It's how they walk. Pray for them, because they're really going to need it, especially during this time. If they don't have peace, they don't have shalom now, they ain't going to have it with what's coming. They're going to be a complete anxiety-filled basket case. They need more prayers than you know. Lastly, I'm going to say something that I used to say back when I used to have Facebook years and years and years ago. Be the change you wish to see in this world. You want change? You need to be that change that you wish to see. That's the only way it changes. You are loved. Shalom, shalom.